is all around and even in them will be held from 1 to 3 p.m. Cost is $8 for museum members, $12 for non-members. Maximum 12 participants, so sign up early. All classes require pre-registration. To register, call 687-2732. If you, your church, school, club, or organization have an upcoming meeting or event you'd like to publicize, we'll do that for you here and around Owensboro. You can mail the information to Around Owensboro, Post Office Box 21798, Owensboro 42304. You can phone or fax it to 926-4829, or you can email it to jburge@adelphia.net. Be sure to get the information to us at least 2 weeks in advance, and make sure you provide us with all of the information. A final look at the weather. Partly cloudy, warmer, and muggy today with a high of 88. Tonight's low, 66. YADA, the Young Adult Theater Academy, got underway Monday at River Park Center and continues through June 24th. Our guests today are River Park Center's Travis Estes and YADA participants Greta Bowers and Nicholas Coquetto. When we return, they'll tell us more about this year's YADA program at River Park. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Travis Estes to my far right is Director of Sales and Marketing for River Park Center. Greta Bowers and Nicholas Coquetto are both sophomores at Niagara University in Niagara, New York, and are among the young adults participating in this year's Young Adult Academy at River Park Center. Greta, Nicholas, welcome to Owensboro.
Thank you very much.
To River Park Center. And a regular on our program, Travis Estes. Travis, tell us about YADA. Give us a little brief history about YADA.
Sure. It's our Young Adult Theater Academy. It gives students an opportunity to come from all over. I mean, we have students from, of course, New York, from Los Angeles, from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, St. John's, Puerto Rico, Nashville, Tennessee. I mean, they've come everywhere to be basically in the trenches with the building of this Broadway show, Blast 2 Music and Extreme. Gives them a first-hand experience of what it takes to build a Broadway show, all of those components of live musical theater, and this is a little different because it's more like spectacle theater. So if you take Cirque du Soleil and you take Blue Man Group and Stomp and put a lot of special effects in it, mix it all up in a box and throw it out on stage, you have Blast 2 Music and Extreme. So you can imagine the components involved in building a show like this, and to have the opportunity to have students come in for 2 weeks and watch the whole process be underway, from music rehearsals to dance rehearsals to setting and lights and teching and everything that's involved backstage as well as front of house. Then you have the Young Adult Theater Academy, a really comprehensive 2-week theater academy that gives students the opportunity to come in and absolutely be just in the middle of all of the action and building a Broadway show. And nowhere else could you have the opportunity to do that, because most sets when you're building, of course, are closed, and actors and actresses are very focused on what they're doing, and not that they're not for this case, but they're just they're embracing the students very well as far as letting them come in and watch rehearsals and see that creative process and to know what it means to build a Broadway show from the ground up.
And these aren't untested young men and women that come to these classes. These are serious students that come in here to YADA.
All of the students are very serious. Actors, actresses, techies, people that are interested.
Teachers. There's teachers that come into this.
There's it's a little bit different this year. We've got, in a whole, there'll be 249 students, I believe, come through the Young Adult Theater Academy. That includes full-time students, 65 of them, from the ages anywhere from college to high school, to professional development, because we were able to arrange to have credit for college as well as professional development and high school credit available for these students that come in. So tremendous opportunity for the one-day middle school students to come in, and the Owensboro Public School System have a program that they're tying in with YADA, and it's just been a fantastic program.
Okay, we have you on all the time. We're going to have you on again tomorrow on your regular slot, so we're going to let you sit to the side and we're going to talk to people, okay?
Yeah.
Greta, what are you majoring in at Niagara University?
Well, I'm a double major in theater performance and English.
We figured we'd get theater. Nicholas, your major.
Same thing.
Let's get a little bit on the background. On the boards, what have you done in your young career in theater? What are some of the
What are the things I've done?
Some of the things you've done.
Well, I started musicals in high school, and I was in 5 musicals in high school. We had a really, really good theater program in Arkport, New York, teeny tiny town about an hour south of Rochester, and we were very lucky to have a really good superintendent who actually directed our musicals. And I did things like Music Man, Oklahoma, you know, things like that, really, really basic musicals that really form the backbone of, you know, of musical theater.
That got you into it.
Yeah, and that got, actually what got me into it was I took the place of someone who actually broke their leg in Annie. So they literally broke their leg, and I replaced them, and when I replaced them, I found out that I really, really enjoyed it, and I loved being on stage.
What was the play that you broke his leg?
It was Annie.
Okay.
Annie. And I played Rooster. I took his place.
Oh, boy.
So I was Rooster.
That's a great way to start. What about you, Greta? Where did you get your start?
Well, I've been doing theater since I was in about the 4th grade up in Woodstock, New York, and I've just been doing it ever since. I did plays and musicals in high school, up in college, obviously. Nick and I were actually just finished Gypsy, and mostly musicals, and I did community theater and high school, like I said, so.
You done anything outside of high school and college?
Oh, yeah. I did community theater as well up in Hornell, New York. And I have just been cast in Dracula the musical up at Lancaster Opera House, which is near Buffalo, which is where we go to school.
So you keep busy.
Oh yeah, this summer is one thing right after the other.
And I happen to know that this young lady participated in quite a, was it a high school musical that you did, Les Mis?
Yes.
Can you imagine that? You know, the high school did Les Mis, you know.
These kids
I mean, these are real
kids,
challenges.
But young adults, they're very, very talented. So.
Okay, you've been here since, you've been downtown at River Park at Yada since Monday. What are your impressions of Yada since you've been here, Greta?
I've really enjoyed it. I think it's a wonderful program. I think it gives a great opportunity to kids, like Travis said, from all over, and I've really enjoyed it. I love the professors. I think that they have a lot to teach us, and especially Nick and I, who come from college, and we kind of get this every day up at school, and I still feel that I'm learning things, and the professors give wonderful opportunities and great advice, and all the other students are wonderful too. We've made great friends, which is another important aspect of it. So.
This is kind of a unique class. It's a younger class this year, and not so many college students, and so they've kind of got an edge. They probably got more experience than most of the students that are here, and you know, they can help some of the younger students along. What are your impressions of Yada so far?
Well, I was just going to say that it's really nice, I think, that they're younger kids, because I know a couple of them have come up to Greta and I have asked us about, you know, college and what we should be looking for in a major, and should you double major, and because theater is something that's really hard to get, you know, to get into professionally and keep it going. And there are a lot of people that are worried, you know, should I double major? Should I get an education? Should I just drop school and go audition? I mean, they've really asked our input.
Are you looking ahead of a career professionally in the theater, both of you?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's a challenge.
Yeah, it is.
But this is a great networking opportunity.
This is a great way, because these are people from New York that are here putting together Blast. When will they have an opportunity to work with the people from Blast?
To actually see, oh, that's already started.
Is that already started?
Yeah, they've actually had some interaction and been in the house to watch sets evolve, and we've had the reception where, and now they've adopted a cast member, so each Yada student has also adopted a cast member from Blast. And that gives them that one-on-one interaction to talk to the cast members and ask some of the same questions like some of the younger Yada students have asked, you know, these folks. So it's a wonderful networking opportunity, and just a good, I mean, you have got a very, very eclectic group of people with very different interests, but have also come from many different theater backgrounds.
Okay, Blast is going to be completed not this weekend, but the following weekend.
Correct.
There'll be some public performances, I think.
Public, there's 3, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. It'll be the only opportunity to see it in the U.S.
We'll talk about that tomorrow when we have you on. We got about 40 seconds here. Will the students be getting together to put a performance together?
They will, and I'm sure that they can probably share more information.
Quickly, we've got about 30 seconds. When will that performance be?
That is actually next Saturday, and I think is that at 6?
It's at 6.
It's at 6.
Will that be open to the public?
Yes, it will.
Okay, mark that down. The Yada group will be on the stage at River Park Center, Cannon Hall.
Actually, in the experimental theater.
Experimental theater. Okay, in the experimental theater, they'll be performing 6 o'clock next Saturday. And this is a talented group of young people. You'll want to be there, and we'll promote it more tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And as it gets closer, we'll in. Well, glad to have you all.
Thank you.
We've got to
Thank
get
you
back
very
to
much.
class.
Yep.
Okay, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, for Travis, Greta, and Nicholas, I'm Jerry Birds. Thanks for watching. And remember, I'll be seeing you around Owensboro.